and warm welcome to Power News, your window to the power sector. I'm Juhi Rajput. Let's begin with the top stories. Bangalore to face 4 hours load shedding. Gujarat Power Discom slaps record penalty on SR. 6 to 12 hours load shedding and power holiday in Andhra Pradesh. Orissa private Discom fails to meet OERC deadline. Tamil Nadu to purchase power from open market. Delhi Congress MLAs protest tariff hike, attack Discoms. NTPC Lanka plant report likely to be ready by January 2012. Reliance Power's Tillaya project gets approval for carbon credits. And Reliance Infra commissions Parali Solapur transmission line. Well, after the top stories of the week, let's move to our next section, quick updates, to know the latest developments in the power sector. NTPC has started hunting overseas coal assets for long-term offtakes while considering to come out of international coal ventures, which 5 PSUs form for acquiring overseas coal assets. ICVL, formed by SAIL, CIL, RINL, NMDC and NTPC, was incorporated in May 2009 and was confirmed the power of Navratna company for acquiring foreign coal assets. Although the company has not struck any acquisition, it was carrying out due diligence of assets worth $1.2 billion at present. The assets were spread around in Australia, US, South Africa and Singapore. Power generation at NTPC Ramagundam Super Thermal Power Project located in Andhra Pradesh has been adversely impacted due to shortage of coal supply from Singareni Collieries Company. Of the 2,600 megawatt of installed capacity at Ramagundam, the plant is able to generate 1,520 megawatt from the 6 units of 2,100 megawatt. It has shut down the 7th unit of 500 megawatt last week due to coal shortage. In spite of making alternative arrangements from Mahanadi coalfields, southern eastern coalfields and from mines in Chhattisgarh and Orissa and making other alternatives arrangement from Coal India Limited, NTPC is able to generate 1,520 megawatt as against requirement of about 36,000 tons per day. NTPC now has supplies for about 18,000 tons. The Delhi High Court issued notice to CERC on plea made by Maharashtra State Electricity Distribution Company Limited that CERC, by way of an order, has allegedly sought to change the schemes and the essential provisions of sharing of interstate transmission charges and losses regulation and transmission charges regulation without having jurisdiction for the same. It's the contention of the petitioner MSEDCL that CERC had exercised the power of removal of difficulty with regards to CERC transmission charges regulation when there existed no difficulty in giving effect to the said regulations. By passing the impugned order in exercise of its power of removal of difficulty, CERC has not substantially amended the regulations but has also kept it in abey for more than a year, alleged the petitioner. State-run Coal India has said that it may invest up to 40,000 crore in the 12th plan period ending 2017 towards mine development for augmentation production. Coal India investment target was in the order of rupees 35,000 crore during the 11th plan period, but the company would end the 5-year period with an actual investment of less than 25,000 crore. According to the company officials, there were a lot of issues because of which the company could not move ahead with the entire investment proposal in the 11th plan period. CIL has set a production target of 556 million ton by 2016-17 against the country's projected demand of 965 million tons in the terminal year of 12th plan. Power Grid Corporation of India has commissioned the transmission system for 2 units in the Mundra Ultra Mega Power Project in Gujarat. The 4,000 megawatt Mundra project, being developed by Tata Power, would be the first Ultra Mega Power project to start power generation in the country. The line is ready to evacuate power from 2 units of Mundra in normal condition and more than 1,200 megawatt in the contingency. The system commission consists of high-capacity Mundra Bachau Ranchhodpura 400 kV double circuit line with 630 MVA Bachau 400 to 20 kV substation. These are parts of transmission system associated with Mundra Ultra Mega Power Project being implemented by Power Grid at estimated cost of 5,000 crore. And now let's move on to the news of the week. It must be annoying when you receive an incorrect bill or have your electricity line cut off by authority due to non-payment of bills, or when your line has been cut because you've been away from home for long periods. Fear no more. Maharashtra-owned power distribution utility Mahavitran has come up with the novel idea of installing a prepaid electric meter in homes. The meter can be recharged like mobile top-ups. Here is the detailed report by our correspondent.
More and more distribution utilities are now considering using prepaid meter to have better and more efficient revenue collections. With the technology now gaining acceptance, the market for the prepaid meter are likely to take off in a big way in the coming times. Recovering electricity dues remain one of the major challenges in the power sector. This is the reason why these companies are showing keen interest in installation of prepaid meters.
I think this prepaid meter initiative is a good initiative by the government. I can see an analogous with prepaid mobile connection, where I can keep a control on my billing and my usage, so that I know how much I am using per month. Right now the bills are coming directly to my house, and it kind of reaching enormous values, which sometimes I feel how to cut short, and these values would be useful once this prepaid meter are there, and I know how much I am spending and how much I can use in a month, and whichever amount is left over can be carried over in the next month. So I think it's a good initiative, and I as a consumer would definitely want such kind of prepaid meters in my house.
The prepaid metering initiative will be implemented for the first time in the Mumbai metropolitan region, and 5,000 prepaid meter will be installed in the next few months. Mahavitran has started installation of 2,500 prepaid meter in Kharghar, Navi Mumbai, and will start installing meter in Thane area in the next few days. Once the company receives a favorable response, they would give prepaid meter connection to all new customers.
I think it's very important to have a prepaid meter at home these days. I'll just give you a small example. I have a 10-month-old daughter, and I've kept a nanny for her who manages everything of hers right from morning 8 o'clock when we leave from home and till night 8 o'clock when we reach home back. And they are tempted to misuse so many electric appliances at home, for example ACs, geyser. So I think it's important that right now with this prepaid facility they would not be making misuse of it, and it's an important thing also to have a check on the electricity bill, that extra usage is not being done by other people as well at home.
Recharge coupon will be in the form of card, which has to be inserted in the meter to recharge it, and will have to be recharged again after the prepaid amount decreases. If the customer replaces the existing electric meter with the prepaid meter, most of the inconvenience will be sorted out. Customer need not to stand in long queues to pay the electricity bill every month. Also, the issue of incorrect amount in the bills will be solved, as the customer themselves will recharge the prepaid meter and will be able to keep a track of their usage. With camera person Mohit Kesle, this is Akanksha, Power News, New Delhi.
Though the prepaid metering system have higher cost, but with all the benefits in the meter reading, bill costing, money collection, advance money deposit, it ultimately results in greater savings. It has also been observed that there has been average reduction of 29% in the electricity consumption of prepaid meters. Installation of prepaid meters is truly creating a win-win situation for both consumers as well as distributors. And Discom can expect to see the application of these meters growing substantially. It's time for a quick break, but there is a lot more on the other side. Stay tuned.